I hate premieres. I always have, because the whole time you're making, there's a sort of purity, and then suddenly everyone,
has an opinion.
Has an opinion, and it's just like. But as you get, one thing you learn from Bowie is try, and I hope, as I'm a little older now, you just go, fuck it.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Questions have arisen such as who is he, what is he, where did he come from, is he a creature of a foreign power, is he a creep, is he dangerous, is he smart, dumb, nice to his parents, real, put on, crazy, sane, man, woman, robot, what is this?
Are you there, David? Are you there, Mr. David Bowie?
Was it difficult for you to share the 5 million pieces of materials you got from the Bowie estate with the rest of the world?
Well, not difficult. You mean in terms of accessing it?
No, of sharing it with us.
Yeah,
wanting to keep it for yourself.
It was not. No, when I would see something in my office by myself, I wanted to put it on YouTube. I wanted to open my windows and share it. I felt so greedy. I was seeing things that I knew nobody else had ever seen, and I knew. And I geek out with the fans on social media. They didn't know I was making the film, but I was following all the hardcores, and I just want to be like, I found the soldier. But so I wanted to share part of doing these type of films for me is about liberation. I get to go and liberate these items from these vaults, and but you don't put something in the film because it hasn't been seen. That's disingenuous.
No.
It has to fit into its narrative. The other part of that question was, which I thought you were asking, was, how did I feel about sharing the film with the world? And that I was not really ready for. It has been such an intimate process for the past 5 years and it's been so rewarding that the night before the premiere, I laid in bed all night thinking, like, I wish we didn't submit it. I wish I could just be back working on it, because it's been such an incredible experience. I was my own editor, my own producer, my own writer. I did not have anyone in my building when I was editing the film. I was completely isolated. It felt like I was making a arts and crafts project. It was like, I didn't know if anyone could understand the images and how they were going to flow, and I didn't really care at a certain point. I was just sort of on my own journey.
Life is fantastic.
What was Bowie to you before you started on this project 5 years ago?
So I first came to Bowie when I started puberty, or I don't know what came first, puberty or David Bowie. But at that point in my life, when I started to feel different than my parents, I started to have feelings, sexual feelings, and thoughts and identity issues, there came David Bowie. And he not only made me feel that I was okay to be me, but musically it was amazing. It was, and then I came to David in my mid-40s, and while I was working on the film, when I was 47, on January 5th, 2017, I had a heart attack.
Wow.
It was a massive one, and I flatlined for 3 minutes, and I was in a coma for a week. And I was in a coma because my life had no balance. It was all work, and it had been that way my whole life. And then I started receiving these messages from David, and he's kind of giving me the keys, a roadmap on how to heal myself, how to live a satisfying and fulfilling life in the 21st century. And that very much changed the direction of the film.
So that's the gift you wanted to give to the audience as well?
It was a gift to my children. You know, when I died, when I flatlined, as I said, the message, I thought to myself, what message have I left for my children? Work hard. Oh yeah, you end up in the fucking
exactly.
hospital.
Work
when
hard,
you're 40.
you'll die.
You're gonna die at
an
47.
early age. Yeah.
You're gonna die at 47, and so through David, I'm not as wise as David, obviously. Through him, I could speak to my children and pass that message down through them.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Take your protein pills and put your helmet on.
Ground control to Major Tom. Engines fire.
Check ignition and make God's love deal with you.
This is ground control to Major Tom. Hai perduto senza dubbio un grande amore, ma di amore è tutta piena la città. No, ragazza sola, no control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today.
Oh, here am I sitting in a tin can.
That's right, Anderson. Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. Oh, change control, gang, ora ragazzo solo, dove andrai? La notte è un grande mare.
And I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much.
She knows!
Ground control to Major Tom. Your
Your circuit's dead.
There's something
Can you hear me,
wrong
Major Tom?